It feels like an eternity ago that a film called Iron Man was released in theaters. Not many knew the significance of this film until they watched the post-credit scene. The film was a success on its own merit, but this had started a risky, ambitious plan that was never tried before. Yet the filmmakers were confident of its success, result of their tireless effort and dedication over a decade, and 23 movies later, MCU became the most successful franchise. It consistently delivered on its promise to engage and entertain the movie-going audience, and in return it was handsomely rewarded. MCU storyline came to its conclusion with a bang as Avengers Endgame became the highest grossing film of all time and space. Still, as Tony Stark puts it,
Part of the journey is the end.
this is so true. All good things must come to an end, and so did MCU. The end. Oh, wait, so MCU is not over? Yes, that's correct. After an 18-month long unwanted hiatus, MCU has returned with its slate for Phase 4. It is grander and with more diverse, interesting stories that span the Marvel Universe. Cue the intro.
Welcome to World Building Fanatic.
Now, before I start talking about Phase 4, I must talk about phase based divisions in general. We humans are pattern recognizing species, so we see relatable shapes and figures even in places where there is nothing there. Similarly, even though Marvel Studios might not have any such intention, still I saw a common theme of phases. Keep in mind, this might not apply to every film of that phase. Let's start from the beginning. Phase 1, according to me, was the simplest, in a sense that the story was distinctly clear. It was about good versus bad. That's it. Be it Iron Man versus Ironmonger, Hulk versus Abomination, Thor versus Loki, or Captain America versus Red Skull. The fight was always between equally strong, but with different agendas. Phase 2 was a bit complicated. It talked about fighting the demons from the past, of our own creation. That could be Ulrich Killian creating the fake Mandarin gang because of Tony's mistreatment, Hydra hiding in S.H.I.E.L.D., Tony creating a murder bot Ultron, or Hank Pym's successor creating Yellow Jacket. Here, the heroes were the cause of the problem, but they always managed to fix the situation. Phase 3 was themed as family disputes, be it fight between the Avengers in Civil War, Thor versus his sister Hela, or T'Challa versus his cousin Killmonger, or Star-Lord versus his father Ego, the living planet. There was no clarity of distinction between good and bad or right and wrong in this phase. Same could be seen in the movie Captain Marvel or Ant-Man and the Wasp. At one point, Thanos' argument too felt convincing, even if what he wanted to do was to kill half of the universe's population. If this feels familiar, then that is because it's similar to the four yugas, the four thematic epochs in which our human existence is said to be divided. Right now, we are in the fourth, Kali Yuga. Speaking of fourth, seeing this trend, I'd like to propose what is going to be the theme of Phase 4. This phase will be about the fight within an individual. Here, the moral values of the characters will be put to test to see which side they succumb to, good or bad. Heroes will fall on the dark side, while some villains might choose the light. Anything can happen in this morally ambiguous time period. I don't know this for sure, but this is what I believe. Phase 4 starts with Wanda Maximoff in her Disney Plus show WandaVision. Now, for those who are MCU fanatics, get excited as the Phase 4 is finally here. In just a week, we will be getting a new series. In celebration of that, I'll be posting daily videos counting down the days and recapping things we need to know to get excited for WandaVision. So stick around if this is something you want to watch. Also, please do like and subscribe to show your support to this channel. And always remember, world building is so fantastic that I'm a fanatic.